much to do with the back that I've decided to do 2 parts of back. And today is going to be body weight back and strap or towel back. And the next time we do back, which will be next month sometime, we'll go to the weights. But we do the weights a lot in our normal exercises, our rows and everything, that I'd like to emphasize these other exercises more. I want to talk about the back just a little bit. The back is one of the hardest muscle groups to work because it segments out, and then also because we've got the connection to the shoulders and to the glutes. So a lot of what we do depends on our ability to squeeze the shoulders or squeeze the glutes in order to lift the back or to lower it. And we'll find that out more when we're on the ground. So one of the things I'm trying to do is work the scapula area, which is your shoulder blades. And so when you squeeze those in and out, you're working your back. But you can see that that's just the top part of your back. Your rector spinae, which are these kind of lat positions here, right, that go down your back kind of like straps or suspenders. And then you have your lumbar right around the bottom of your back. And working the lumbar itself is not going to help strengthen you unless you add the glute strength or the hip strength to help do it, because that's kind of a delicate but greatly flexible part of your body. So one of the things I want to start with, you could do this with strap or towel. I'm going to do towel because I am catering to people who don't have equipment at home. So one of the things we do with towel is we fold it into a long band. So you fold it once, long ways, and then you fold it again, long ways. Then you take your hands and you create a really tight shoulder width apart band out of it. So it's a really hard band. I want you to take your body into a staggered position. You don't need to be lunged, just staggered. Now, what's important about position here is above your eyes. I'll show you sideways for a little while here because this is really hard to get. Look up at it, keeping your head off your neck. So your eyes are straight ahead. And you're going to roll down to the top of your chest, bringing your shoulder or your elbows to your waist. Now, the diagonal is really important because that works your back, right? This is like the lat pull at the gym, pulling down. So you could also do this sitting if you wanted to. Now, we don't want to go straight up and down because that's shoulders. So that's the distinction that has to be made. So putting the towel above your eyes, bend those knees into a soft straddle so that your back is protected. We're going to do 3 sets of 20. So it's an inhale down. It's an exhale up. And what's really important here, inhale down, is that you keep this pulled really tightly. So what you're going to feel happen is you're going to feel your shoulders engage because they get super activated, because that is part of the muscle group that is making the motion happen. 7, 8, 9. Now, if you don't have it pulled really tight, you're not going to feel anything. It's just going to be 10 machine parts working. 1. So we want to make sure, 2, that we have our towel really pulled or our strap really pulled out. 3, 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, nice. 7, good. 8, perfect. 9, elbows to the side, and 20, and we relax it down. Roll the shoulders back 4 times. We have 2 more sets to go. And then, well, I'm going to keep it to 2 sets because we have so many things to do. And forward. Okay, switch feet. Right, above your eyes. This will be our last set because we're going to do a lot. 1, so even though we're not repeating things, we're still working the muscle group. 2, nice. 3, 4, push. 5, push. 6. Now you can feel that this is really working in the scapula. 7, good. So we'll be working 8, 9, other parts of our back as we go ahead. 10, 1, 2, 3, and again, you could be sitting for this. 4, but what I recommend that you do if you sit is lean back a little bit. 5, so that it comes down into that true diagonal. 6, 7. We have other things that we're doing sitting, so I'm going to do this one standing. 8. Good job. 9. Perfect. And 20. All right. Now we're going to come to the center with soft legs. So nice soft legs. Now, one of the things that we did was we just did the top. Now we're going to do those suspenders. So again, you see people doing this on the bars at the gym. Again, over your eyes. So it's a long line and up. Now it feels like a lat pull down or a deltoid pull down. And yes, you're getting some of that. But it's also, if you have your knees bent, engaging your back as you lift. 4, to the eyes. 5, good. 6, nice. I like this one, 7, because the serratus, the side lat, that 8, the spinae, all of that gets worked, and those shoulders, 9. So it's not as isolated as some of the other exercises. 10, but as I said at the beginning, 1, it's hard to isolate the back away from its adjacent coordinating muscle groups. 4, nice. 5, if you're not pulling that towel, you probably aren't feeling this. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, good. And 20. And release it. Just pull those shoulders back again because you are recruiting them. And then forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second set right at your eyes. Take it down. Down and 1. Down and 2. Get those knees bent. 3. If you're straight up, 4, and you're doing this, you're only going to feel the shoulders. You've got to bend those knees. 5. That's the way of engaging. 6. Good. 7. 8. Nice. 9. 10. What's the most effective exercise for the whole back? 1, pull-ups. 2, oh yeah. 3, do you have a pull-up bar in your house? I don't. 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you run over to the playground and do it there on the jungle gym? 8, I don't either. 9 and 20. All right. Right. We're going to sit down. Even at my strongest, I was never good at pull-ups. I'm going to put this diagonally. Now, if you're sitting, your towel's down for now. If you're sitting, I want you to scoot yourself a little bit forward. Now you could do this on the mat. So if you're on the mat, you sit into pike position. If you're on the seat or the bench or your stair step, you scoot forward to the end. You put your arms up. And now we're going to curl into our back. So you're dropping your core, right? You're not caving your shoulders forward. Your arms, as a matter of fact, let's do you, because you'll less likely cave your shoulders forward. So you're sitting up into that incline, right? Decline. You're not all the way up to straight. You're in an incline. And then you're pulling your belly button to your spine and you're taking it down and bringing it back up to that incline. 2, your feet are in front of your knees. Your eyes are looking ahead. 3, you really want to hold at the bottom. Good. 4. Now, one of the things I'm going to surprise you with this, I do want you to grab your glutes as you come up. 6, that's going to help the lumbar get stronger and engage. 7, grab those glutes. Curl. 8, hold it, and then grab those glutes. See how it brings it up? 9, pull that belly button to the spine. It really has to curl in. 10, pull it up. 1, and pull it up. 2, good, pull it up. 3, nice. 4, we like the hold. 1, 2, pull it up, really sink it in. 5, pull it up. 6, nice. 7, up with that lower back. 8, good. 9, pull it up. And 20. And then we're just going to take a spinal twist before we go on. And then over to the other side. All right, back to our bench. How you doing there? So any kind of feedback on how I could cue these better is always welcome, okay? All right, you're in your incline, decline, whether you're on your bench or on your mat. All right, take it down and one, down and two. Now it's going backwards is pulling that belly button in, right? And then squeezing those glutes bring you back up. So it's not lowering at the hinge. 5, right? Pull the belly in, bring it up with the glutes. 6, 7, pull up. 8, you might even feel it in the hips, depending on if you have a weakness along the groin or the hip. 10, good. Look down, 10. Yes. 9, pull that belly in, put it up with the glutes. Now sink. 8, pull with the glutes. 7, don't go all the way up. I went too far up. You got to keep in that decline. 6, 5, good. Head on the spine. 4, 3, 2, pull it up, and 1, and bring it up. One of the things I was researching to see what back exercises I wanted to do, and one of the things I saw was somebody doing this on the floor. And one of the reasons I'm lying down on their back, one of the reasons I don't want to do it that way is that it is so easy to compromise the neck and then over to the other side. As a matter of fact, when I was watching the coach, this was a men's health exercise, when I was watching the coach do it, I felt like his neck was really in a lot of danger. It did not look good. I could see the strings of his muscles. So it was just one I disagreed with. Okay, this is going to be different. You're going to come back and you're going to lift your legs, alternating legs. You can feel it in your lumbar. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Protect it with that belly button. 8, 9, and 10. You're in your incline, decline. 1, 2, feet are neutral. 3, eyes are straight ahead. 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll feel this in your hips. 8, yes, you will. 9 and 20. Part of the reason I do that one is I really want to get that lumbar glute connection using a really strong position to get to that lumbar. Okay, let's do that one more time. Switch your arms. All right, back in your decline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, really hold it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right. Extend your legs out and flex your feet. Just lift yourself. Wiggle them side to side. Do windshield wiper. Yeah. So we're going down. So we don't need the bench. And we don't need the towel. We don't even need the gloves. I just want you to take yourself into one of these modified splits and just, we're going to come forward on both sides. Just to stretch our back out before we go face down. Face down is hard for a lot of people, so we're going to walk you out. And hold it right there. Even out your arms. Walk it in. Now to the other side. Walk it out. That's my way of evening both sides. Even out your arms. And then walk it in. Okay. Face down. A little bit of a diagonal here. Let's do those. There's so many things we can do. We can do watch stop. We could do all kinds of things, but we're going to focus on the Superman sequence. So the first Superman sequence we're going to do is arms. You're going to fly like Superman, okay? So the arms are straight ahead. Superman doesn't fly with his arms open. That's an airplane. He has narrowed his arms, so he's aerodynamic. So when they say Superman, but they're showing you a Y, they're actually showing you, the Y rather than the Superman. So we're going to start with Superman. Now you'll feel this come all the way down your back, but I'm going to make it even more pronounced. By this time, we don't usually do this in Pilates, flexing our feet, lifting our knees off the floor. Really crazy, right? Eyes are inhale to prepare, exhale up and down. Now, the trick is to keep your shoulder blades down. 2, very limited. 3, you feel how that gets in there, hold at the top. 4, we're only going to do a set of 10. 5, because I want to do a body check with you. 6, your feet are flexed, your knees are off the floor. 7, 8, hold it, 1, 2. 9, nice. 10, and lower down and put your face to one side and flatten your feet out. Now let's do a body check on that. You should have felt it generate all the way from the bottom, from the glute, all the way through to the top where you're almost pushing into your neck. You don't want to do that, but we want to make sure that we have full engagement. All right, we're going to do that one more time for 10, and then we're going to add on to it. So face down, all right, we always keep that neck in its neutral position. 1, lower. 2, the knees are off the floor. 3, 4, pull that belly in. 5, you're protecting your back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your face to the other side, flatten your feet out. Now we're going to rip off that a little bit by putting our arms out into a very big Y and our legs out to a very big Y. So there's another way to address the back. It's a little easier because you have that wide stance. So we're actually going to do that big star push-up. So hands outside the mat, legs outside the mat. You're kind of in a wide plank. The elbows do go back, not out to the side, and you're getting the top of your back. 2, as you lower down, your head is over your tailbone. 3, so you never drop it or lift it. 4, nice. Can you feel those shoulder blades coming together? 5, so that's the whole point there. 6, get those shoulder blades to come together. 7, and then we'll go back to other parts of the back after we do 2 sets of these. 8, good job. 9, and 10. Knees together, sit back into child pose with toes together, knees apart. And just take a deep breath, and then we'll go back to the second set. Again, these aren't back exercises that we're always weaving into the workout. So I wanted to give you options for your back. Maybe you're in a place where there are no weights and you just have towels set into the floor. So that's it. Put your hands outside the mat. Put your feet outside the mat. Let's go. 1, elbows back. 2, 3, full body down. So you don't just drop the chest. 4, the full body goes down. 5, good job. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, good job. And 10, knees are down, toes together, feet apart. So all right, back to that Superman position. Toes into the floor again. Arms out in front of you with the thumbs to the ceiling. And we're just going to lift the lower part of the body for 10. So what did I say? If you squeeze your glutes, it will help lift your lumbar. Now, when we're doing Pilates, we squeeze the transverse abdominal because we're very core focused, right? And it's still safe. So bottom, squeeze, and 1. Squeeze, lift off, 2. Squeeze, lift off, 3. 4, 5, 6, flexed feet, 7, that's really different for us. 8, 9, 10, and relax. Head to one side, breathe it out. Bring your elbows down to cactus just to release your shoulder and neck relationship here. And then bring it back into that position. Good job. Trying to figure out how long I'm taking. Okay, still have time. Thumbs to the ceiling. Feet flexed into the floor. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure your knees come off the floor. 7, whole thing. 8, squeeze. 9, and 10. And flatten those feet and put your face to the other side. Take a nice deep breath right here. Breathe it out. Now, if we have time, we might be coming over to do some more variations on the Superman, but I want to come over onto your back. We're already 20 minutes in, and I really like this class to be, not so long because I want it to be something that you desire to come back to. Now, your arms are overhead. It's going to be kind of a dead bug variation because we're trying to go down the length of our body. So we're going to do 2 different versions of this. We're going to do the one where we bring it together and apart. 2, good. Opposite arms, opposite legs come to tabletop. 3, you can feel the straps of your back. 4, coming out. 5, 6, nice. 7, good. You don't have to go to the middle. You just bring it up beside your body. 8, you don't go to the middle. You're not trying to reach the knee. 9, you're just trying to lift it together. 10, let's go for 20. The other foot is just soft. 1, you don't need to flex it or point it. 2, I really want you to focus on that back. Make sure that belly button's the spine. 3, good. Your shoulder blades are down. 4, I can feel some great work in my transverse abdominal. 5, good job. 6, 7, nice. 8, oops, curling my shoulder. 9, and 20. All right, all the way down. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, exhale. So we're really into strength modalities in our breathing so that we're moving with power. 3, not to the neutral spine, even though we're achieving that with that belly button to the spine. 4, 5, good. 6, nice. 7, good. 8, perfect. 9, and 10. 1, 2. Now, if you feel, I know it's a little late to say this, 3, too much arching in your back, you bring the other leg to tabletop. 4, sorry, I didn't say that. 5, that's a cue I missed. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, keep your arms behind you, bring both legs up. And as you push out, you bring the arms down. And 1, you can feel this all the way down that back. 2, 3, 4, nice. 5, good job. 6, 7, perfect. 8, nice. 9, and 10, 10 more. And if this is hard for your back, do 1 leg at a time, but keep the other leg up, right? 2, good. 3, but this should be a little bit better because we're bringing our arms up while we're extending our legs. 5, 6, 7, we'll finish out at 10, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bring the knees to the chest and drop them away. This is in fact a back stretch, which I'm going to make a little bit more of a back stretch. Now take this top leg and drop it in front of the other leg as if you're putting the knee down, not the foot down. We often do that one, but this is one where I want you to just scoot it over and you can feel that stretch in the hip and the back, right? Yeah. And then when you bring it up, the legs are already crossed like this, right? And then drop it to the front side. Oh, that feels so good. But that's about the hip, isn't it? A little bit of the lat. All right. And slip it off and stack those legs. And then take that other leg in front. Your shoulder probably will lift a little bit off the floor. Breathing into it. And then bring it up and the legs already crossed and drop it to the other side. Now take the feet side by side and we're going to come up into a bridge. So you're starting with your tailbone, lumbar, mid back and heart, and hold it up there. Arms are at the side, spread out and down. And then starting at the top, heart, mid back, lumbar, and glutes. All right, rock it side to side. Good. And then we're going to come over to our tabletop because we know we have to do cat cow. In order to stretch that back out, hands under the shoulders, inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Woo, curl up like a cat. And here we go. And then, of course, we need to go into downward facing dog because that's going to stretch our back out really nice and long. Back into our working length so we can get on with our day. Walk it in. Roll it up. And let's come back. Now, I don't usually do this long of a stretch on strength focus, but this was a very particular workout that did moves that we're not used to. So yeah, let's go with washing machine and just bring it all out. 8, I know it's a little long. 7, we almost did a half hour. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center, breathe up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you for coming to strength focus back without weights.